Hello, everybody. This is Kenny Cummins here of Chilling with Kenny C right here on TMVCafe.com. And let me just say, it is truly an honor to have this lady with me right now. If before Wow, Woman of Wrestling, there were glorious ladies of wrestling. A lot of incredible, talented women on that show. And this lady will forever be my favorite. She goes by the name of Hollywood, and she's with me right now. How's it going?
I'm great, Kenny. We finally did this, huh?
Yeah, yeah. So good. How you been?
I have been super busy. March has been so busy for me and crazy, but you know what? Busy is good. And you know that because I was like, nope, we can do this. We can't do this. We got to do this. So, yeah, I
Yeah,
really can't complain because busy is where I need it to be. So,
yeah, absolutely. So I've met you twice now. I met you, let's see, Fort Wayne, Indiana.
Indiana was the first
Uh,
place.
Heroes and Legends, and I did wear this shirt at that event. Shout out to
Right.
Heroes and Legends. And then I met you in your current stomping grounds last year, Tennessee.
That's right.
For that was the last
That one was,
Heroes.
Knoxville, it's like towards the Knoxville area.
Yeah, yeah, I got some connections in Knoxville. So it's so good to see you. It's good to
Yeah, it's great to see you.
and
You know what?
yeah.
After I saw you in Knoxville,
Mhm.
I it's not far, so I drove back to Nashville, and you don't know what happened, but I started getting some pain, and I don't remember if I told you in my lower
Yeah.
stomach. I kept taking like a Tylenol or a this and that. And I got home, and Kenny, all of a sudden, thank goodness this didn't happen in the car.
Yeah.
I had the worst pain on my right here on the side. I'm
Mhm.
like, what is going on? I actually had a kid. I've never had a kidney stone. I had a kidney stone, and it was the most painful thing. Thank God it didn't happen there. You
Right.
know, I drove myself to the hospital about 12:30 that night, and I was there till 6 a.m. But it happens. I'm just drinking a lot more water. I guess I'm not drinking enough, but
Yeah.
boy, have you had one before?
Nah, I
Don't
have
get
not.
it. Oh, sweetie. Anyway, this is what I kind of remember of
Yeah.
Knoxville going to the hospital.
Yeah, I do remember you messaged me that, and I was horrified. I was scared. Um,
Yeah, I kept seeing
so
I got this. It just felt like a cramp, but it wasn't going away,
yeah,
and it progressively got worse and worse. And hey, I'm good. I had another appointment actually today where I just a quick checkup. They go, "You're fine. Just keep drinking that water."
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
So yeah, absolutely. That's very crucial. It don't matter if you're young, it don't matter if you're
Yes.
old.
Nope.
Drink water.
Right.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I was just at the grocery store and I brought me some bottles of water. So I'm gonna be drinking a
Good.
lot of water.
Please keep doing that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
you have had an incredible career. You have done so much. You have made appearances. You've worked with a lot of good people.
Yeah.
You traveled around the world. Just looking back and reflect on your career, how would you describe like your career, everything that you have done up to this point? And people
Yeah.
still
That's
remember Glow after all these years.
Yeah, so Glow started in 1985. It's Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Well, we did the pilot in 1985 when we
Yeah,
started in 1986. But you know what? You were asking me, it's a good question. From 1985 to 2024, almost 2025,
yeah,
which is crazy. I can just say one word, and that word is blessed. I am blessed to have a career that I still wanted to do, and that keeps me alive, should I say.
yeah,
Um, with with Glow Netflix that had come on in 2017, I believe,
Mhm.
wow, that just put us back on the map even more because people who didn't know anything about us were discovering Glow Netflix with all these new characters. And those who are pretty smart, they'll go, we had to find out. And if they're young and they weren't born in 19, before 1986, they have no idea unless they had, older brothers and sisters or mom and dad who watched it. So they'll go and do their due diligence and find us on, the YouTube stuff. So really, I have been truly blessed to be in this business. And I'm still working it. Kenny, I got a book that it's done. I just had a phone call yesterday with one of 3 editors, okay, that
Okay.
really helped me a lot on it. And all I have to do now is scan all the photos that are going to go into the book, and then boom. So it'll be out this year. I changed the title quite a few times through this many years I've been working on it. I think I'm going to call it, I always change it. Hooray for Hollywood, um, the Glow Original. Hooray for Hollywood, the Glow Original. And it's going to have, I've got it in 3 parts, so it's not going to be too boring for anybody. So if you want to, check out growing up, mom and dad, the thick school, bullying, stuff like that, that'll be part 1. And then part 2 will be Glow, all of that. And then part 3 will be, when you're finished, not finished, but after, I finished with the show. So you can skip around and it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So for those who want to go straight to the Glow, there'll be a nice big part 2 in there. And then I'll have sub chapters in all of those. And then you're going to see photos that you haven't seen. I try to keep those not on Facebook, not on any social media platform, so that when you go in, you'll go, oh, shoot, I never saw this one. Oh, wow. These are the Heavy Metal Sisters. Wow. All the different characters. So I'm super excited about it. And I'll come back on your show again once that book is released and we'll talk about it.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and I definitely look forward to purchase the book. So with Glow came out in the '80s. Of course, I'm an
Yeah.
'80s baby. I was born in '84, so that was a year before
Yeah.
Glow
2 years
came.
old. I don't expect you to remember it.
Yeah. So of course, like most people, I found out about it late, maybe
Yeah.
'90s. Yeah, definitely '90s because that's when I find out about you. And
Mhm.
and I followed Glow and I watched the Netflix series.
Right.
That was pretty epic. And just it just women wrestling has grown and evolved so much since then. But Glow definitely laid the foundation. Ladies like yourself and
Right.
all the cast laid the foundation for women wrestling that is out
Yeah.
there today. So I'm looking around. There's a lot of Glow influences in
Yeah,
wrestling.
right?
So I
Isn't that
thought,
crazy, Kenny?
so yeah, so I love it. I love that people like y'all are getting your flowers for your contributions to professional wrestling, and I'm happy that Hollywood's getting her flowers for her contributions. She will always be my favorite Glow girl. She just holds near dear to my heart. You know, I've been
Thank you.
I've been following your career for a very long time, and meeting you at Fort Wayne, that was one of the highlights of that year. I'm like, oh my God, I interviewed her before. I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm about to meet Hollywood. And then when I did, I felt like a fanboy for a moment. I felt like, man, this is Hollywood for Glow, like in the flesh. And she looks amazing. She still kicks
Oh,
butt.
thank you.
So
See,
yeah,
that's always the highlight for me is to hear stories like what you're saying and all of our fans because, when we were doing it, there was no cell phones. You
yeah,
know what I mean? All we had was TV, and the power of TV is huge. But as you know, once you're not on TV anymore, people sometimes forget. So, you do a job, you move on to the next one or to another gig or whatnot. And then all of a sudden, something comes back up again to bring you back into that format. And like I said, very, very, I'm grateful, for the opportunity. And it was something actually that I would love. And so I stayed in that business just because I really did love what I was doing. And, again, the highlight is the fans, because without you, you know, the promoters are fans as well. When I do a lot of signings, those promoters would say, Hollywood, I had your poster from the Glow magazine on my wall. And it's just,
Yeah.
it makes you feel so good, you know? My cheeks at the end, I'm telling you, after I do a convention, from smiling and telling stories, laughing with everyone, the end of the day, my cheeks hurt so bad just because you've been smiling all day long.
Yeah.
So thank you to our
Yeah.
fans. Thank you to you.
Yeah. Thanks to Glorious Ladies of Wrestling. For
Gorgeous,
everything.
gorgeous
Gorgeous.
ladies.
Gorgeous. Yeah, gorgeous.
It's okay.
Man.
Glorious is good too. I'll take
Yeah.
Glorious.
Yeah. Good. Yeah. So
Glorious is
absolutely.
good.
Yeah, absolutely. So you mentioned you got the book on the way.
Yep.
We'll definitely talk about that another time once it's released to the
When it's,
public, obviously.
yeah.
So and you mentioned you're staying busy with the conventions and the appearances. We're in the spring season now, so weather's gonna be a lot more bearable.
Yes, better.
Yeah, a lot more warm, decent per se. I don't think the winter season was that bad. Maybe at least in Kentucky.
Yeah, I'm
I
just below you, so it wasn't that
yeah,
bad. You're right.
yeah. So we may have had one or two snow days through this
Yeah.
entire from
Yeah, I
December.
know.
So it
We've
was
been
like,
we've been lucky.
yeah, very, very
We're
lucky.
good.
Yeah.
I just got back from Boston 2 nights ago. I was at a convention called PAX East, and I'd never been to a gaming convention where
Ooh.
I was signing autographs. Kenny,
Mm.
wow. Those gamers are in just like the wrestlers are, but it was huge. And I did a video game many years ago in 1993 in Los Angeles called Plumbers Don't Wear Ties. And they recreated that game. Not all they did for me, what they wanted to do is do a new beginning, and then I commentated through the whole thing. So nothing has really changed since 1993. But it was amazing to sit down and see all the people coming in with their, Nintendo Switch, packages, and
Yeah.
me signing them. I wanted to sign Hollywood because my character is Jane. So that was a whole nother platform
Ooh.
for me to be a part of with the company Limited Run, who are in North Carolina. Oh my gosh, it was unbelievable. So that's a whole nother genre for me. And a lot of those people, they're gamers. I don't think half of them, maybe 3/4 of them, knew that my character was Hollywood. It's pretty interesting, let me tell you. When I told them, they're like, "Wow!" They're more gamers than wrestlers.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was pleasantly surprised to see the line for all of us to sign autographs. It was a great weekend. Of course, it rained. Very cold in Boston.
That New
No
England era.
snow. I
Yeah.
missed my flight. It had me 2.5 hours delayed, which made me miss my flight home. So I had to stay in Charlotte, and then I left in the morning. So those things happen. This is what
Yeah.
happens when we do a lot of this traveling. I've been pretty lucky, really. Myself and Lightning are going to be at WonderCon, which is at the Anaheim Convention Center this weekend. We've
Okay.
never done a WonderCon, and we got an opportunity when we were at LA Comic Con in December. They asked us, "Do you guys want to do WonderCon?" Me and Cheryl looked at each other. Hell yeah, let's go do it. So that's coming up. We'll be there Friday and Saturday. I'm not sure if we're both going to be there on Sunday since it's Easter. I might want to spend some time with my folks on that day, but definitely Friday and Saturday. And I put that on my Instagram as well. And I also did an Instagram for you.
Oh, yeah, I just saw that. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Appreciate that. So check out Hollywood and Lightning this weekend. for Friday and Saturday at least. So get your
Yep.
pictures, get your autographs, get a chance to reminisce the glow days with these wonderful ladies. So and it's an incredible convention. You know, California, they always heavy with the conventions. So Anaheim, it's gonna be a busy weekend indeed.
Oh yeah.
Just before Easter, but before the Easter bunny and the egg
That's
hunting.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so get find you something to do before getting an Easter suit and dressed up and everything. So check out Hollywood on social media. Check her out on Instagram on at Glow Hollywood. She'll keep you posted on everything, the book, upcoming appearances, and everything else she has in the works. She just mentioned she's got a book that is coming. It's on the way. Stay tuned for that. And she travels, so she might come to a convention near you. So just
That's
tap
right.
in with Hollywood, and she'll keep you
I'll
posted.
yeah, but I'll always post. Indiana is going to be. I haven't been. Actually, there's another. I'm sorry, not Indiana. It's going to be Illinois.
Okay.
That's May 4th. I think it's East Moline. I got that coming up.
Mhm.
I have the WonderCon, and there's something else. Oh, Las Vegas. They just added me to Las Vegas.
Okay.
The end of April. That one, well, you know what? I'll just keep posting it. Instagram is
Yeah.
official Glow Hollywood. And if you guys are a X person, it's Glow Hollywood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
WonderCon, I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's right here it is. It's called the West Coast Collector Show.
Mhm.
West Coast Collector Show is Sunday, April 28th, and that's going to be at Sam's Town Hotel. So, yeah, again, thank you, promoters, because you guys giving me, letting the fans come and see me. Thank you so much for hiring me. I'm truly grateful all the time. Kenny, you know that. Even when I see you, I
Yeah.
love that shirt you're wearing too, by the way.
Yeah.
That's a great Hollywood Glow shirt.
By the way, you can get this shirt at the
Yeah.
ProWrestlingTees.com and just type Hollywood and you can get one of these.
Or you can go to
Also,
Hollywood's Etsy site.
yeah.
Hollywood has an Etsy site.
Oh yeah, Etsy site, yeah, with the soap and everything. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I got that.
I,
Oh shoot, we got soap too. I got
yeah.
Nashville Botanica. You know, I love what I do, and the soap is a cool thing. I started doing that before the pandemic.
Mhm.
I just like products that don't have a lot of preservatives in it, and soap is a good thing for your skin, right?
Yeah.
So this stuff doesn't have all that crap. It's got organic coconut oil and olive oil. It's got distilled water, essential oils in it, and I've been doing it for a while. I've been traveling a lot, so I
Mhm.
haven't been like usually I have Easter bunnies at Easter. I don't have any Easter bunnies, but I do have I made one this morning. I made clover aloe. Oh, it smells amazing. It's a green. It's not a green. It's a green colored soap, but it smells really nice. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that's my hobby. It's just you get off the road and you want to chill, like Kenny is chilling. You
Yeah.
want to chill out, and some people like to read. Some people want to cook or bake. I like to make soap, but that just totally chills me out. Hang with my cats, hang with Ryan, and we're all good.
So with the soap back
Yeah.
in 2020, when the pandemic hit and we all
Mhm.
had to be at the house, and I'm one of the fortunate people that okay, I was laid off from my job, and then I got my job back about a month after the fact, and then I was buying merch from my wrestling friends
Yeah.
that wasn't able to work at the time, and I even purchased your soap, and
Yes, you did.
it did wonders for me, especially the coconut.
Yeah. Yep.
I smell like I smell real good. Like it's
Yeah, that's
like
another thing soap does. I get a lot of people going, am I going to smell like a girl? No, you're not going to smell like a girl. You're going to smell clean,
yes,
and you're not going to itch, and you're not going to, it just makes your skin feel a little bit softer just because there's no preservatives in it. Got to think
yes.
about it too. If you think about like our grandma and grandpa or great grandma and grandpas, they didn't have all that. They made
Oh no,
stuff handcrafted. They cooked. They made their soap. You know, washed their dish, washed their clothes. Man, they didn't have all that crap in there.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
you know, with everything that we have right now compared to our grandparents and our
yeah.
parents, we got to take advantage of that. You know.
I
So
like going back, you know what I mean? Going
yeah,
back to the old school days. And that's the same as wrestling for me. I love old school wrestling a
yeah,
lot. I like telling a story when you're in a ring, you know, good, bad,
yeah,
you know, keep it going, you know, the good and the bad and the whole story. You know, because that's what I grew up with. You know, no disrespect. I love all the wrestling today. Those ladies today are unbelievable athletes. Just what they do, you know, it's hard work. You know, you have to be in good shape. And I would say, because I'm older, you know, you really have to keep in shape if you're going to keep up with it, because the younger generation, you know, they're young and they have no fear at all. You get a
yeah.
little older and, you know, maybe not the man, they can still keep hitting the ground. I still hit the ground hard, you know, but I don't want, you're not going to see me ever doing a hurricanrana off the third rope. There's no way I'm going to do that.
That will be nice though. That will be cool.
No, I'm not doing
No, she said
it.
she's not doing it.
No, no,
Oh
that's not
man.
happening.
Maybe video game Hollywood could do that.
A video game?
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
game.
triple
Yeah,
hurricane. We'll make stuff up.
yeah, yeah. I'm pretty sure people create Hollywood and the WWE 2K games, and probably add the Hero Kawano onto the move list, and we'll see that.
That'd be. I'll
Uh,
do a triple hurricane.
triple. She said triple. Yes, indeed.
We can do that in cartoon form, you know,
Cartoon
video
form. Yeah.
form.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. So check out Hollywood. Check out her Etsy website. Check out her social media. Check out her videos. Check out everything she's got going on. And it is truly an honor to have you back at this platform, and to keep in touch with you.
Yeah,
And it's one thing to grow up and learning about you in my late years, and it's another to meet you in person. I was like, oh man, she's everything. She is
hmm.
everything. She's just a wonderful soul, and I'm glad that I got to meet you in person twice now.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
and any
twice.
so that's a blessing within
Oh, I
itself.
feel the same about you, my friend. You
So
know, what comes around goes around.
so for sure. So thank you so much, Hollywood. You a busy lady. I know we've been trying to get this interview to happen, and it's finally did. So I thank you. I don't take this for granted. So thank you
I know
for
you don't.
so
Thank
thank you so
you.
much. So
Thank you, Kenny. I'll be in touch, I promise, when that book comes out, and I hope to see you again soon.
all right, absolutely. You have a good night. Thanks again, Hollywood.
I will, honey. Take care.
All right.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.